welcome back. We are back right where I left off. Well, not right where I left off, since I did go back and, hello. I sold a few things. The armor that we picked up in the chest, and I sold a few of the, armor enhancers. Let's see what this is. It asks no questions, but demands many answers. Don't knock it until you are ready to see what waits on the other side. I know what it is. I don't quite understand. Okay, I guess, yeah. Knocking at the door, you answer the door, it demands answers, yeah. It makes sense now that I think about it. Knocker. What is this? I wonder what that is for. I have no idea. It might just be a random key. Alright. Now we should be done with this. This area. Let's head up. What's down this path? Some campfires and a treasure chest. Let's not have it blow up in our face again. And there's nothing in it. Okay. Hello, who are you? Nothing. You are nothing. That is awesome. Alright. Let's keep looking. Can't see crap. Oh look, a walkway to nowhere. Oh, hello. Yeah, I can't. Oh, there we go. Not that it mattered, I could have clicked on any side of the house. I don't know why I did that. Standing in front of the intricately carved door, Owen stepped forward. These are magical symbols, said the magician, carved, no doubt, by magical means. Nope, just a regular hunting knife. The figure of a small elderly man followed the disembodied voice around the edge of the house. I'm sorry, I was watching my dog. He's apparently dreaming, and his feet's moving like he's chasing something. Anyways, I was out back tending to some chores. You're right about the symbols being magic, though. Carved them there myself. Name's Flower Wiggin. Thrilled to be in the presence of another magician, Owen smiled and said, "It would have been easier to do it magically, Flower. I suspect you're right about that, but I'm not a magician. No, it was my brother who had the gift. Died a couple years back." The old man stared solemnly at the door for a moment, then suddenly cheerful said, Left behind a magic well. His legacy. It's guarded by a pretty nasty spell. Give you a gold jolt unless you turn it off. You head over there. You head on over to the well, and I'll give you a drink. It'll fix you right up and set you back only 25 sovereigns. Alright. Wrong button. We have 9,848 sovereigns anyways, so what's 25? The protection's up. I think this is my last video tonight. The protection spell's off, boys. Though he claimed he wasn't a magician, Flower had a knack for appearing out of nowhere. Gotta keep it on to ward off animals and freeloaders, you know. With several sweeps of his hand, he motioned them forward. Come on, don't be afraid. The water in this well will fix you right up. Only 25 sovereigns. Want to give it a try? Sure. The healing water was obviously starting to have some effect. Flower leaned in closer. Feels pretty good, don't it? You'll be right as rain in no time. Thanks for your patronage, boys. With a wave of his gnarled hand, he headed back into his house. And now we have 9,848. Yeah, it doesn't take away any money. Alright. A cornfield and a barn. Oh, a well-armed band of men approach. You shall not pass this way unless you pay road tax, yelled one of the men. James put a hand on his sword. Under whose authority do you make these demands? He shouted back. Lord Lyton, now either turn back or pay us a tax of 25 gold sovereigns. Which will it be? Yeah, whatever. I got a bunch of money. The bag was heavy. If 25 gold sovereigns was heavy, how much does 10,000 weigh? Holy crap. Freaking need a U-Haul and following us around to hold all of our gold. We're so freaking rich. James gritted his teeth in anger as he carried the pouch of gold coins to the men standing before him. He dropped it noisily at their feet, making sure his hand was high enough in the air for it to make quite a noise. Lord Lyton thanks you, he said. We thank you. He laughed the others. Okay, you may pass. Yeah, whatever. Lyton, yay. Place is abandoned. A whetstone. Gorath could always use those, I suppose. Barn. Nothing in it. Gorath was about... Yeah, this is my last video for tonight. Gorath was about to knock on the front door when he heard a strange roaring sound coming from inside the house. It lasted for several seconds, stopped, then it began again. What in the name of Ishap? Gorath stood with his ear cocked to the door. Suddenly realization dawned, and with a smile he turned to leave. Owen gave him a puzzled look. We're leaving? It sounds like a wild beast in there. Perhaps we should see if there's anyone inside in need of our assistance. I'm afraid even if you were a master magician like Pug, you couldn't cure a snore like that. Come on, let's allow him to sleep. Alright, Nope. Yes. Alright. Nothing in the barn. James knocked, and almost instantly there was the sound of frantic movement inside the house, then silence. He knocked again. Nothing. Hello? Silence. Is anybody there? We are weary travelers and seek only a moment of your time and perhaps a drink of water. James waited patiently for a moment, then said sternly, Look, we know you're in there. We heard you moving about. Finally, with the door still closed, a man replied weakly, We know who you really are. We will have the rest We will have the rest of the taxes as soon as we get the money. Now, if you heard that cough, I apologize. No amount of arguing or explaining could convince the man of the truth. The door remained closed. What else is in this town? We can continue on. The door opened with a creak. Good day. Good day, said a lady of about 25. What brings you, kind gentlemen, to Lyton? James glanced at Owen, then replied matter-of-factly, Just passing through. Could we trouble you for something to drink, perhaps? You'll find a well beside the road near the center of town, she said. Realizing that she was probably a bit leery about talking to the strange man, James thanked her for the information and said goodbye. James sniffed. Oh, it's a tavern, I guess. Yes. Time to board. 110 sovereigns. Yeah, boy. That's right. James asked for company. Smiling at them, the man eagerly accepted the offer of fellowship and told a number of tales about his works for Lord Lyton. Unsure what the man's manner... yeah, that sounds weird. The man's manner inspired his trust. Unsure what in the man's manner inspired his trust. James responded likewise by telling him a few of the details of their trip to Romney, though omitting the specifics about Gorath's part in things. Ah, oui, I don't envy you that, the man said, waving his hands. I'd not be heading anywhere near the river, not for no amount of silver, not me. Why is that? James asked. Awful troubles there. The Guild of Romney and the River Pullers Guild are as good as at war. If you ask me, some bloke down Silden way is trying to stir up things. I've heard he's even got a few sneaks what are posing as members of the other guilds, even carrying forged guild seals. Saw a group of them with Max Feebler, that greedy bastard out west of here. When the man excused himself to go answer nature's call, James pondered for a moment the things he had learned. While it seemed wildly improbable that the events that were going on around them were somehow connected, he had seen the plots of not this name again, Mermandimus, previous to the last uprising, and these circumstances had left him jaded. It made him none the more comfortable that he was now escorting a former ally of that Moradel monster. Barmaid, these guys. I'm going to do this, I suppose. I don't want to end the video in the middle of a tavern. Good day, said James, without turning his attention. Nothing. Alright then. There's only 2 more houses. Doesn't seem anybody's about. That one was worth it. Oh, an abandoned shop. 15 gold though. Woo! Alright, save the video. Save the game here. And I am done for the night. When we come back, we will, maybe go talk to that bastard Max. I don't know. We'll do something, I'm sure.